We're really, really good at talking ourselves out of stuff. We're convincing ourselves that it's okay that we behave a certain way because we have reasons, excuses, trauma, anxiety, depression, whatever labels. We got labels for all kinds of things that help us justify poor behavior. We act badly, and that's okay because A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The best version of myself is going to show up this way, and it doesn't matter what A, B, C, D, E, F, and G are. I still have to operate the best that I possibly can because I have a responsibility to do that for the people that I care about. In doing that, I am more in alignment with who I believe I am because I'm doing the things that I think I am. And because of that, I get this really magical feeling called confidence. Confidence allows me to show up in the world much differently than other people, which is why I'm able to even be here on the show having a conversation with you about some of the most intimate things in my life, is because I'm very confident in who I am. I'm confident in who I am because I made promises to myself and I kept them. And I keep doing that over and over and over again. And so now I have this confidence. And that confidence allows you to show up differently in the world. And so when you go and you're Jennifer Lawrence and you go and you audition for a role in a movie that you hope you can land, you show up differently than the other 800 candidates because you have something they don't. Confidence, congruity, who you think you are. And in those opportunities now where you're talking to those gatekeepers are also similar to you in that they made promises to themselves and they kept them. And so they're looking for other people who are like that, right? They're not looking for somebody who has excuses and is anxious and depressed and scared of everything and can't do anything, can't function because they need all these specific rules to exist. And if I'm calling you out, I'm calling you out. And I'm sorry, I mean it with absolute 100% love and compassion because I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to feel better. And in order to help you feel better, you need radical honesty. You need to be able to identify this in yourself. And so if you want to get past those gatekeepers, all those jerks and evil people who see you, treat you so poorly or whatever, this is where it starts, is in that identity, who you think you are, how you're showing up in the world, the promises that you're making yourself, how you're keeping them, that confidence that you develop as a result of that. You're just building an undeniable, I love this one, it's Alex Hermosi. You're building an undeniable stack of proof that you are who you say you are. And because of that, you show up in the world differently and you get different things. Gatekeepers look for people like you. And then they open those gates for you because you've established that you can manage that level of responsibility. If you can manage yourself and keep yourself responsible, then you can manage whatever their expectation is and what they want you to be responsible for. Jennifer Lawrence had a job to do when she got that role. She had to make people believe that she was that person in that movie so that when you went there, you paid your hard-earned dollars to watch 2.5 hours of her jumping around on stage. She had a responsibility, and there was a lot riding on it because the people who were making that movie, they don't know if they're going to get their money back, and they're pouring out hundreds of millions of dollars. It was the last box office hit was like $300 million. That's a lot of money. So the people who put that money up, they want some of that money back. That's the whole point of this. That's why they're investing in it. So they want to make sure that they're putting people that are going to be responsible in those roles. And so that's how, by shifting your identity, your sense of self, who you think you are, when you show up in front of these gatekeepers, they treat you differently because they know that you're not like the other 99%. That's what I call doing the 1% stuff.